I just watched a video. This guy is going off because he saw a Muslim with a food stamp card, apparently. Now, look, I agree what he's saying, okay? I'm not going to let my hate drive me, but I'm going to let logic drive me. What all do we share in common? What problem do we all have? Look, you're not going to be able to get rid of the diversity. People are different. You know, I got a different style from this guy. He's got a different style from that guy. People just have their ways of doing things. People have their ways of thinking. People have their ways of dressing and acting, okay? You're not going to be able to change that. Nobody can. Who would want to? Who is the only organization that wants everyone to do their bidding, just bow down to them and be a complete drone? Our damn government, okay? Now, people want to sit around and bitch and moan and complain about how this shit's being done, okay? I don't like it any more than anyone else does. But unless anyone stands up or unless someone gets behind someone that doesn't care to stand up or whatever, or however many people, nothing's going to change. If people want to just sit around and complain about this stuff and letting their hate drive them, then nothing's ever going to get done, okay? Like I said, we live in a diverse society. We live on a diverse planet, okay? We need to focus on our similarities, not our differences, because it's just a dead-end street, okay? Nothing's ever going to change. It's like hitting a brick wall, expecting to do something to it. I mean, what's the definition of insanity? What, doing the same thing over and over, expecting some kind of a different result? I mean, that's exactly what we're doing. And every time they release something in the media or something goes down in the media and everyone starts fighting amongst themselves and all this big controversy starts sweeping the nation, something is going down in the White House, at Congress, something. They are either passing martial law. I think what they're doing is they're raising everyone's emotions just so they can have a reason or an excuse to pass martial law. We're about to be slaves, okay? If this shit keeps going down, we're going to be slaves. But nobody wants to think about this. Nobody considers it. Nobody cares. They're more comfortable sitting around bitching and complaining about everyone else. Now, I'm not sitting here bitching and complaining about anyone else. I'm talking about, I'm wanting to do something. I'm tired of it too, okay? Nobody should ever have to go without water or food or a roof over their head, okay? Nobody. There's no possible way or any logical reason why someone should own someone else, okay? Someone should not own a big area that nature gives them to live on and say, well, plenty of houses could go down there, but we'd rather see these guys living in the streets starving to death and murdering each other and killing each other for drugs and then getting arrested for that so they can give us some money. It makes no damn sense. Well, it makes perfect sense from their end, but from our point of view, we can obviously see that it's all just a big fucking joke, okay? And dude, when you made your video, you put black man at the top on the title, just change that to a guy or a man, okay? Because stuff like that is why this racial stuff just keeps going down and all of this stuff just keeps hitting the fan and why it's so easy to pull everyone's strings because people don't look at this stuff. When question everything, seriously, question everything. Consider everything but believe nothing, okay? Whenever you read a headline, whenever you hear a story in the news, whenever you hear some kind of law or some kind of meeting in the White House or something that's going down and all this and whatever the media's feeding you, believe maybe 10% of it and question the rest of it. And then if you want to actually start doing a little bit of digging, figure out what the hell's going on for real and then try to get the word out. Because you know damn well it's not 100% accurate when the news releases it. And you know damn well whatever they want us to believe, they're going to try to make us believe. And a lot of people are falling for it. They're believing the shit. So seriously, we need to band together. We need to do something. We need to actually get some kind of, look, I would say get a group or something together, but all that is some kind of anarchy or some kind of treason or something. I mean, there's always some stupid law or some kind of, terrorism or something these days. And look at me. Look, how do you think I feel? Okay? How do you think I feel? I'm an American through and through. I'm a white boy with a good tan. Okay? My ancestors were the true Americans. All right? But you know what? People look at me and second guess. And I can see why. Look at all this damn shit in the news. Look at all this stuff sweeping the nation with all this Muslim and Islam and all that shit. I mean, come on. There's no difference between me or the next man. We're just trying to make it. We're just trying to live in this damn hellhole that they're putting their feet on our damn face and saying, stay down, stay down. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard that from the law, okay? When you know damn well that everything was bullshit in the first place. And even if you had some kind of situation where you were victimized and you tried to have the law help you out, what happens? They come and start harassing you or possibly even take you to jail. Now, what sense does that make? You're victimized, but then the law comes and victimizes you some more? I mean, people are getting killed out there by the law. It's cheaper just to hire people in off the streets, train them to kill someone, give them a badge and say, boom, you got a license to kill. There's no psychology anymore. Used to, when they trained officers, it was serious. There's a lot of psychology, a lot of therapy, a lot of stuff that needs to go down. Training, psychological training. When you give someone a license to kill, they got to know when is a good moment to kill. They got to sort out things. They got to be able to reason with people. They got to be able to keep the elevation low. They can't just go in there and be like, I'm Billy Badass and start beating the shit out of everyone or possibly fucking murdering them. I mean, it don't work that way. It's just getting cheaper to do that. It's, hey, you want to be a cop? You ain't no felon, are you? Hey, man, guess what? You got a job. Here's a gun. Pow! Now you can go out and fuck anybody up, my man. Yeah. I mean, come on. That's exactly what's going down. So the only person that's going to be able to do anything about this is us. I mean, come on. Look at us. We got what? A group of 300 million? I mean, if anyone wanted to get something done, it would be us. And if the Bible has any kind of truth behind it, the 200 million man army is going to be us. Because this shit's just going to have to fucking stop. So if anyone agrees, please, just kind of, act like, hey, possibly there might be some sense in this. Because I know you've thought it yourself. You know you've thought it. You probably sit there to your buddies and said the exact same stuff I'm saying right now. You was probably standing up there upset, getting all wild and everything. People's like, hey, have another beer, dude. Dude, this guy's going crazy. Look at this, man. But he's got a point. I guarantee you was one of them guys. Probably sitting there, man, amusing the whole party, and everybody's like, dude, this guy's got it. He knows what he's talking about. Man, get a couple beers in him, and he'll go on for days, But come on, seriously. All jokes aside, things are just getting way out of hand, okay? And as soon as people start seeing what similarities we have and what we all share, and we all breathe, we all eat, we all drink water, and all this stuff's even becoming contaminated and cheap and polluted, whatever, But seriously, we're all humans. We're trying to make it. We're trying to survive without someone putting a damn bag over our head and saying, breathe as much as you can. Come on, breathe. I mean, it just seems kind of futile to even consider trying to make it anymore. Okay? I mean, seriously, we need to do something. Now, if anyone lives in a Commonwealth state, or especially Kentucky, look at all this crookery that's going down with, if you live, say, in Boyd County, look at all this stuff that's going down with the Boyd County Jail, all right? They're being investigated, okay? This shit is long overdue, okay? You know how much crookery and so much money has been stolen and robbed off people? You get pulled over, you got any money in your wallet, they take that shit, boom. It's theirs. They put it right in their damn pocket. That's strong arm robbery. And if they had their gun in their hand, that would have been armed robbery. Okay? Since when is it legal to rob the citizens? Now, they can do it through all these little loopholes and all these little, false accusations and all that, and they got their little methods, but when they can just bluntly, straight out, just armed fucking robbery right on a damn American citizen, that's just retarded. Pardon me. That's ridiculous, and it's got to stop. It can't go on forever. And somebody's got to put their foot down. And that's going to have to be us. That's going to have to be all of us. We can't just sit and let this happen. Okay? I mean, think about this. Whenever everyone loses the idea that they can stand up or rebel or revolt against their government that's pretty much becoming a dictatorship, then we are truly lost. we will be owned then. Don't ever lose the idea that you can stand up, because we have the power. And when that power is taken away from us, we're powerless. That's the bottom line. And they're trying to make us powerless, and they're doing everything they can. But they can't just come out and do it in one big swift sweep. They got to do it gradually over time. That way, people adjust to it slowly, and they're more inclined to say, yeah, go ahead and rule me. Thank you, sir. May I have another? You know? But if they did that just overnight, people's going to be like, no, hell no. I ain't standing for that shit. And that's going to cause problems. But we need to actually stand up before it gets to that point. Or, like I said, we're powerless.